It's Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Smuttynose Single Digit Double. This is a Abbey style double, or they shouldn't say Abbey style. They use Trappist yeast, so it's a Trappist style double. Doubles are malty, they're sweet, they're a real nice introduction into the malt side of brewing, where we do so much with the hops. And I'm as bad as the next guy. I'm a real hop fiend myself. It is 8.2, I don't know, 6%, 8.3% ABV. And it's best by April 30th, 2018. This is a couple days after New Year's. I think it's the 3rd. Today, right? We actually had a snow day. I just got finished shoveling, so I need to reward myself for all that hard work running the snow blower. So let's give it a crack and see what we got. I let this warm up quite a bit because it should help this type of beer open up. I am using my Smuttynose snifter. Smuttynose was actually the very first brewery I ever visited way back when I started doing this. They were at that time still in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They subsequently moved. And they used to just be in an industrial park in a metal building, and they were just a great group of people. Loved every minute I had with them. They had a lot of fun. I have no idea if the new places like that, if they have the same vibe, you really want to go and see them. And as always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends, and go ahead and leave comments because we love talking about beer. Color-wise, we got a dark ruby red. If you hold it directly up into the light, if you hold it away from the light, you can maybe just see a little bit of it. We had about a half a finger of decent brown head on it, fairly tight bubbles, and classic, what you'd expect a double to look like. It's going to be very, very dark and with a dark head on it. Typically, they're a little bit higher alcohol, though a double doesn't have to be. This one's closer to, I said 8, 8.5. Sometimes you can find them in the 6 range, but typically they run a little bit higher in alcohol and they run a little bit softer on the carbonation, though they should be reasonably carbonated. Let's do the aroma. So you get rich caramel, a little bit of like dark cherry, toffee, this does have brewer sugar in it too, which helps bump up the sweetness and helps the yeast work on, well, gives the yeast more stuff to work on. So, but overall, it's reasonably sweet on the aroma and reasonably malty caramely, which is exactly what you'd expect. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. And again, true to the style. It's soft in the mouthfeel. It does finish a little dry. It's a little bit sweet. It's malty. However, this one is finishing with a little bit of bitter. Interesting. Now, this used to be their winter ale. I don't know if they changed the formula, if they totally replaced it, or if their winter ale was technically a double at the time. I just don't remember. I didn't really look it up to figure it out. So it's sweet up front. Get a little bit of that toast, wheat bread in there. Like I said, it finishes a little bit bitter. There's some bitterness at the back end of it, not IPA type bitter, which is a little bit different for the style. It's 26 IBU, so you wouldn't even expect that. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee, that kind of flavor in there. Almost like a brown sugar at the back end of it. Like the last taste, it goes bitter, then brown sugar. So it goes sweet, little malty, caramely, toffee, however you want to describe it, whatever adjective floats your boat today. A shot of a little bit of bitterness, and then a little bit of like brown sugarish on the back end of it again. So, fairly true to the style. I think I'd want a little bit more caramel than this one has with a true Trappist ale, but I'm not dogging it in any way, shape. Very true to the style. Totally opposite end of the spectrum from what we normally drink with all the IPAs, and actually totally different than most other just generic American, even like macro lagers, because those two tend to be crisp and light, where this tends to be bready, sweet, and malty. So, well done, very tasty. A nice beer to warm with after shoveling. It's a solid B. We'll give it an 85 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.